All right, welcome to the Corona Cero Update Show here at the Corona Cero Pro J-Bay. We got things underway today at the Bay. And a lot of the surfers, they came out to play and did a great job out there. We got through our women's opening round, and we're going to give you an update on what's happened so far today. Opening day, I'm Kaipo Girl. That's Jess Starling. That's Paul Evans. And Jess, you know, the wind came up, and it was a bit of a challenge right now for the surfers, but we saw some outstanding surfing already from the women.
I did. I mean, we've already had a 9 in today's competition, so it's been a morning where we've had some really great moments and a couple slow moments in between, but those big highlight reels, they're going to make up for it.
Yeah, your take on today so far. Day number 1 of the period, looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, one real moment stands out for me. It's obviously Molly and just her overall energy, the way she's carried herself here. The previous days leading up to this, she's just looked so confident and comfortable with where she is in the yellow jersey, and surfing's unbelievable. Yeah,
unbelievable. She was very, very humble in her interview after the fact. But, you know, we started off today, heat number 1, with Isabella Nichols really coming out and putting on a show for us here in that opening heat for the women's opening round, Jess.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and Isabella was just looking like no one was really going to touch her. She looked really confident on her board. She looked really confident in herself. She's tapped into a little bit of local insight from Dylan Lightfoot as well, which seems to have given her those extra 1 or 2 percenters that has just put her an edge ahead of how we saw her last year. I mean, look at that smile, the calmness, and this was no easy heat by any means, but the very first wave of the day, the very first wave of this event this year, a 7.33 from Isabella Nichols.
Paul, it seems like the early start has been the key to success in this women's opening round.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. And surfers that are really dialed into just the period of this swell and how the lulls are working, but the early work here, just the power as well, surfing with that authority, a lot of meaning into all of these turns from Bella, really pushing hard, doing it at blistering speed. It looks amazing.
Yeah, opened up with a 7.33, followed up with a 6.67 solid surfing.
I mean, just look at these waves. It just is so fun, and Bella, she just capitalized on it. Look how much speed she carried from maneuver to maneuver. The confidence when it came to choosing her time to really push hard like she did on that last turn. And Isabella, she came in looking as confident as she did as she paddled out, just oozing this ability to do some big turns out there. So did this lady though. I mean, Betty Lou, she put up a great fight.
Yeah, 7.33 for Sakura Johnson. So she did put on quite a challenge there, looking on point. It was really the tail of the backups, and that tail, Isabella Nichols took the win. But look at the surfing by Sakura Evans.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about style and the fit of this wave and just how much of the surfing you see from those polished performers. Another surfer who will be difficult to beat here, but it's going to be tough in the elimination round. Yeah,
that elimination round where we go head-to-head, second and third in this opening round onto those elimination round. Look at the numbers right here. Big numbers start off with that 7.33. And Jess, it was a really great start for the Australian.
Absolutely, and I love the back and forth battle between Betty Lou and Isabella. I mean, if it comes to the battle of the backups, you know that both ladies are pushing and they're just trying to find those little moments of excellence between the two of them. So these rivalries that are starting early on, or these battles, I guess, of such, quite like we saw in that first heat, bring it on for the rest of the event.
And not to mention, we're going to see Luana Silva in the elimination round, but Lulu coming off, you know, a great showing over there in Rio. So she's got momentum on her. She's going to have to come back in that elimination round.
Also, let's talk about the year she's had. I mean, World Junior Champion, then got the call up to be on the tour, has had 2 finals this year in the past where she's struggled to make the cut. So this year, it's looking different for Luana. So I agree, even though she's in the elimination round, she's no easy task. I mean, she's going to be hard to beat as well.
She is going to be hard to beat. In round number 2 of this opening round, we saw current world number 1 show us, Paul, why she's world number 1. I'm talking about Molly Picklum.
Yeah, it's unbelievable confidence really from her, and just sort of manifesting this kind of performance really. I mean, I don't think anyone's surprised to see her just being creative, expressing herself, enjoying herself as well. I don't know if anyone seems to have as much fun. We talk about the yellow, how are you going to respond to that pressure? Molly absolutely reveling in it. I mean, she's been touted for greatness ever since she was really, really small. And at the moment, this year on tour, well, we're really seeing that come to fruition. And great out here, getting that 9 as well in your opening heat. Just setting a bit of a market and saying to everyone else, I'm in yellow for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, you can't not smile looking at that wave. That 9 will put a smile on anyone's face. And just Molly I agree. Something feels different. She's oozing confidence out of her. She's looking great.
Yeah, and she was very humble in her interview after saying, look, I had priority. The wave came through. I just had to surf the wave. No, that's not the case. That was excellent surfing. 9.3 for Molly Picklum. And she got the news. She is the first surfer on tour to qualify for the WSL Finals.
Oh, incredible. I mean, and think about the year, how consistent she's been this year. She's just made finals in the last 2 events. Now she wants to go for a bit of a three-peat here as well. And Molly, she just seems to be so utterly herself this year, and it's working for her.
Well, we're not done talking about Molly Picklum yet, Paul, because we're talking about the Sealand Wave of the Day, and that Wave of the Day goes to no one other than Pickles, Molly Picklum. Let's check out this 9.33. Definitely the wave of the day.
Absolutely. I mean, watching this in real time, we were all going, wow. I mean, that first carve just so open. Her rail buried so deep in the water. They're giving us variety. Just one of those big John-esque carves there through the fins on the third turn. And the speed she carried from start to finish here, so much energy and spice coming off that board. Lays into that finishing turn there. Molly just looking so in tune with absolutely everything when it comes to this event, and that wave, it proved it.
Yeah, well, now all she has to work out, Paul, is she wants to come into the WSL Finals as the top seed, as the one to beat. And so that's her next mission, because she's accomplished everything else so far this season.
Yeah, I mean, you think about momentum, and we talk about momentum in a heat or even on a wave, but just in a season, Tyler Wright got that win over on the North Shore. Feels like a really long time ago, and that recency and that momentum and that energy coming into position and exactly where you want to be in yellow. And, Tahiti as well, she loves the hollow waves as well. So looking really good so far for Molly. But, hey, a lot of surfing yet to come here.
Yeah, you want to peak at the finish, right? And some more stuff that we got to look into is because what's going to happen for the upcoming days? We're in a hold position right now. That's why we're giving this update show. But we turn to Surfline to kind of give us an idea of exactly what we have potentially on the table for the rest of this event window. Let's take a look at our Surfline forecast for the Corona Cero Open J-Bay, Jess.
I mean, what we want to see is these big swells coming off the South Atlantic, moving in that northeast direction, which really allows for that swell to start to wrap around the point where you can see those big red and purple dots. That means business. And then look at that Saturday, 6 to 10 foot faces. I'll say it again, we love to see purple with Surfline. And then the rest of the week, green, green, green. Offshore, bit of sideshore winds there, but nothing that isn't worth running. I mean, we're going to have some great swell. We're going to have some great competition. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. We're already on a great start. And with that being said, let's check the time on the Apple Watch, 2:37 local time. Check in with us at worldsurfleague.com at 3 p.m. local time. That's when we're going to make the next call. Meanwhile, let's just enjoy some Corona Ceros. Cheers.
See 5 feet in front of me, one step after another, deep breath. I wonder where my feet might be landing. Don't care how long as I'm standing. Gotta keep moving forward, looking for that reward. Idle hands of the devil's playground. I won't wait for the sun to rise. I'm the fire in the dead of night. Turn up the lights, I am the spark. Yeah, I'll make my way in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Oh. Fill me in with a light.